If you're serious about finding some 50x in meme coins or even more, you need to understand those 3 settings for BullX: transaction fees, filters, and automatic profit management. Because without those, you could be missing out a life-changing opportunity, or even worse, losing all your gains. So that's why first I'm going to teach you the best way to get the optimal transaction fees. So first, you don't miss out on the good opportunity, because you will hate it to see a 100x that you couldn't go in just because you missed that part in the video. But also, I will show you how those fees can literally eat up all your profit. Second, I'm going to show you all the filters. Yes, more than 20,000 meme coins get created every day. How to know which one to choose? You're going to see that with these simple filters, the good ones will come directly to you. And third, without this one, automatic profit management. You can't be plugged in the market 24/7. So if you don't have a rule that's going to take profit for you, well, you know what? Someone else is going to take profit in the market, and you're going to be left with dust in your bag. So be sure to stay until the end of the video to understand all those settings. That's the same settings that I use when I transformed $20 into $20,000 in just 1 week trading meme coins, and I showed it live. To show you for the transaction fee, let's take a random coin. Doesn't matter what. You see that here I have different profile for my transaction fees. I can edit it to add another preset. This one, for example, we have default. And this is where it becomes important. We can see here the information. This is the gas that I'm ready to pay. I'm going to show you which one you should take. This is the slip page, and this is the JITO tip or MEV tip. Now, what we need to do is here, it's a normal transaction fee. 0.01 Solana in gas fees is a quite a high amount. When you check the price of Solana at $200, that means that if I use those settings, it's going to cost me at least $2 per transaction every time I want to go in and I want to go out. So if I was starting with $20 portfolio, I would be wrecked already. That's why I have another one where it's cheapo. Cheapo, the transaction fees is 0.001. So how to change those and which number you should put in? The best way is to click on it, and then we have the menu that opens. By the way, if you don't have BullX, click the link in the description, because otherwise you're going to be on the waiting list if you type yourself, and you're not going to be able to trade with one of the best bots. I love to use it for my trading. And if you click on my link, well, you're going to get a discount, and I will get what? A little bonus that's going to pay for the matcha. Hi, by the way, welcome on Hands on Finance, where we study what's happening on chain, because the blockchain is the ledger, so we can see all the transactions. Who make money, who does money, for those my money, I make even more money, but also understand what's going on each transaction. So don't forget to put down your little matcha. Pour me, I only have water because no one clicks on my BullX links. But let me get right into this. So this coin, I don't know why it's going up, by the way. The developer sold, and then we see a bump directly. I will hate myself if this is the runner of the day. I don't think so. Anyways, I see a few information. We're going to focus one by one. By priority fee, today we see 0.001. And that's the most important one. How to choose? Well, for this, you have to understand that the more you put a priority fee up, the more you have a chance that your transaction go in and goes faster in. Because how it works is all those transactions come to the blocks, and then the manager of the blocks is just like, I'm going to take the one who paid the highest fees. I don't care who you are. Even you're subscribed to Hands on Finance, I don't care. Though in my hand, we never know. And for that, we need to understand that it depends on the congestion of the Solana network. I know, wow, it's geeky, it's annoying. Well, here I have the average priority fees by 24 minutes, and it can see that it's going up, and then it goes up to 0.001. That's the one I have. So my cheapo should be able to get me in. However, sometimes I want to go in really, really fast, because I'm trading some stuff that go super high, super fast, and it can go up to 0.002. But the best way still is to understand what is actually the priority fee tracker. And with this, we know, okay, if I pay that much, I'm going to get a normal transaction. It can be. If you are trading something that is above $10 million market cap, you probably don't need to put something really fast. But when you're on pump fund or other thing like that, when you trade literally little meme coins like that are going up right in front of your eyes, well, you need to have that. It's crazy. The coin that I selected just with the filter is going up. That's crazy. Anyways, now what is a micro Lamport? Because you might be wondering the same as I do. Well, it's actually a way to calculate what is a lamport. A lamport is the small unit of Solana. So that's what's after the comma. Because I have no time for mental math, I'm just going to use this. So we see that to a priority as of today to be in the high one, it's 0.007 or 0.005. So let's do one with us. For example, let's click on fast. You don't click on that one. You then need to click here. So on the fast one, if I want to be in the highest priority fee, I know now it's going to be 0.005, which is almost 1 per transaction. So 0.005, that should be good. However, I don't want to be front run or anything because we saw it can go easily up to 0.007. So I'm going to go 7.2. There we go. And then we have the slippage limit. It means how much I am willing to buy even if the price go dramatically up or down. As you know, when you buy, your transaction is going to go into a block with many other transactions. And let's say someone just bought before $1 million of that coin. Well, the price when you buy on top of them is going to be way up. But if you put, no, I don't want too much slippage, which means price difference compared to when you're buying now, then you're going to be able to have a better thing. Normally, people will be good with 30%. However, if you are on pump fund, you don't care about that. You just want it fast, and then I would put 50%, no problem, because my goal is to be sure that my transaction goes through. Then we have buy MEV protection. That's it. Okay. So here, the priority fee is basically if I put a high fee enough, I'm going to get the fast track at the airport. I'm not with the pleb waiting like that and then passing their bag and whatever. I get high priority fee fast. But if I'm another level, let's say you click subscribe, you put a thumbs up on the video, you leave a little comment, I don't know. Then you go to the private jet section. And that's with MEV protection, which means that instead of going with the pleb, you go to the private airport. So why would you want to do that? Usually it's because you are moving a lot of money, or you're someone important. And that's where you want your transaction to go to a private validator. For that, you need to enable the MEV protection. And for this, you're gonna set up a bribe fee. So the bribe fee, actually here, it's pretty easy to know because I will have the information here. Transaction may be slower or not go through as jitter, network bribe is higher. As of today is 0.02. So I know that I need to change this to 0.02 and I'm going to put 2.5. So that means it's quite expensive. That's what I was saying. If you don't understand those things, you're going to explode your portfolio. And if it seems crazy, well, I can let you know that someone paid 460 SOL yesterday to buy just some squirrel. It's crazy. So that's why on this one, on the fast, well, I'm not going to activate the MEV protection. But if I was buying with, let's say, 50 Solana, 100 Solana, a big amount, then I will activate that because I do not want to get what's called front run or sandwich. It means someone is buying right before you because they saw your transaction coming. They're like, oh, I'm just going to pay more. And they go in front of the line and then they buy. And then you're like, okay, my buy is going through. But because they bought before you, then the price went up and then they at the same time put a sell order, which means basically they extracted money from you because the price went up after your buying. And that's how you protect yourself from those guys. But it's also costly. So if you put a small buy amount, you should be fine. But if you go with a high buy amount, let's say more than 2 Solana, I will definitely consider putting the MEV protection. All right, so we have cheapo that is with 0.01. And we have a slippage limit that is at 30%. And this one, no MEV protection. That's our easy way to take profit. We just sell right here. And then we have a fast one that will help us. It's crazy that this coin went up to 115K. You see, that's why the filters that I'm going to show you are important and really powerful. By the way, one thing is when you edit your fees, you need to click here. Not on those ones. Click here. I did it so many times. I don't know why they just put a save button. Well, I'm not going to judge. It's not me who choose here, okay? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Crazy. Anyways, now let's check how to set up the filters. For here, you go on Pump Vision or New Creation. I like Pump Vision better. And I have the New Creation,
about to graduate, and graduated. If you've been in MemeCoins for more than 2 hours, you know that graduated means it completed the bonding curve, and then it gets traded on Radium. That's where all the coins are. And about to graduate, well, it's about to go there. And we can see that now the volume is pretty high because 4 coins are migrating right now with a quite high market cap. So on the new creation, it's simple. My filter is 1 or 2 filter max. Simplicity is what will get you through everything in MemeCoin. I want the dev to hold a max 20% because if he's holding more, it's gonna create problem. People are not gonna want to buy. And then the volume, I want 10,000 because if there's a lot of movements on it, there's probably something interesting and then I can check it myself. If there's no movement on it, it's just gonna take me a lot more time. I want things that are moving fast. So once I apply that, now I just have to wait to see each meme coins that arrive here and make my analysis. So it depends of their social media, of what is the meme about. This is for me the most important thing is always what is the meme about. This one went up and down crazy already at 6K. So those plays go super fast. You can see that this one had a good movement, a bit of retracement and then start to go back up. But it's not today that I'm doing live trading because I want to go through this video so you get all the elements. Now that we have one, let's take whatever. We can see, by the way, all those elements are super important. How many percent is holding by the top 10%? How many percent is holded by the developer and how many percent of rats? The number of people in it and the number of bots in it. So for example, this one I have a quite good number of holders and quite a good number of bots going in, trading bots. So if I was going with, but that's it, it's gonna bond again. I show you 2 coins that bonded on screen. Why am I doing those video tutorials instead of trading for myself? Why am I wasting my time? I hope you will enjoy this video though, because it's exactly what I wanted to show. And now, of course, I'm gonna try to find a new one, and that one's not gonna go anywhere, I guess. We got Penelope, not enough movements on it. SDR, strategy, dev sold. There's already a big retracement, so unless I see something that will break the 10K, I will not go into it because the meme looks pretty bad. Caesar, Doge 2, and then top 10 holders holding more than 15%. Yeah, they hold 50%. So that doesn't smell good.
Last but not least, we are going to set up our automatic profit strategy. Because if those 2 coins went up crazy, they could have go down as well. And we want to be sure that it doesn't happen again. This one, SDR, is going up. I don't know what's going on. This is clearly a painted chart, by the way. I wonder if they're going to dump it right before it. There we go. That's exactly what happened. We will do a video another time about how to recognize those patterns if you are interested. What do we have? Here, peak stolen, migrating. Everything is going so fast. So you know what? I'm just going to take whatever coin. I don't care. I'm just going to buy to show you how it works. So here I have the advanced sell. So it's on. I can disable it or enable it. Now the parameters is I have a different setup about how I want to take profit and my stop loss. My one night stand setup is as soon as we get plus 60%, I take 20% off, plus 100%, I take this, plus 250, plus 400%, that's it. So this one will be really good for my pump fund stuff and things like that. It's like gonna be like pretty fast trading, intense. I would put, maybe I would remove the plus 60%, I will see. But for now, it's been paying off. For the other one is those 2, the like. If you like the video, it's minus 30%, we go out. And then plus 200%, well, you get it. So how you should set it up? Well, I'm not the one who can know what is the strategy that you should have because everyone should have different strategy. What I know is that the price is going to move really fast. So maybe you can set up at minus 50%, you said 100% if you want to. But you should definitely have some profit taken at plus 100%. And here, depending on your portfolio, if you have something really small and you don't have much time, I would take out 50% at plus 100%. And then I would take some at 2%, will take 20% off. And after that, at 300%, I can take 30% off. Now, when you start to have good money and you pass through that, then you're going to be able to go more into finding a 50x and so on. because you're going to be able to not have to take profit that early. But you need to understand, you need to build first your portfolio. You don't start poker and play directly into a multi-million-dollar tournament. There's steps to these games. And the first step, and the most important one, is to not get burned, to not lose everything. So once I do that, I can sell my sales strategy. And let's say I was buying this one. I'm going to select a block here. Just going to show you how it works. And we're going to go with cheapo, for example. Wow, that's crazy how they destroy it. There you go. We're going to buy 0.02. My transaction went pretty fast. And now I should have directly all my take profit and sell order setup. So we will sell automatically here. I can click to cancel it. And if I want to, I can put some limit orders to say, all right, actually, when it goes here, I want to sell 100%. So I'm going to go here, limit, and then when it goes up here, boom, sell 1%. That's it. Like this, I can set up my own. I can say, if it goes up, two down here, I will do like that. Boom. Now, if I check the transaction here, we can see we swapped 0.02, so that's $4. And then we can see our fees were $0.20. So that's pretty good. We paid 20 cents. That makes me think that probably I did some wrong calculation before. I think we have our sell limit that went through. There you go. We sold right here. We sold our medieval a minute ago for 0.16 sold. Otherwise, we would have get through this. And same, I pay 40 cents with the fees. Now, what makes everything else easier is that if you trade in group, for example, if you join the investors ballroom, you see someone spotted the coin that we saw that went up directly. And if you are 100, 200 people looking at the coins together, you're going to have a much better chance to find a 50x. So if you can't join the investors boardroom or you don't want, it's fine. We don't need more people, but look for a group of friends that you can trust that are good at this and learn together. Otherwise, journalists, you choose. But what you should know is that now you have all the cards and you're missing one thing. And I'd explained it in this video. And you're going to watch that. It's really important. But you should always stay hands up. Ciao.